My adopted daughter wished me a happy birthday. Yesterday was probably one of the most beautiful and emotional birthdays I've ever had. My adopted daughter called me Dad for the first time. In the morning, she wished me happy birthday. That alone made the day special for me. But after dinner, she suddenly asked, "Can I tell you something?" She began talking about her biological father, who had repeatedly abandoned her and her mother before he finally voluntarily gave up his rights in court. She had told me this story before, but this time she added that her birthday was only 2 days after mine. I had noticed that she had been quieter and more withdrawn in the past week, but I didn't want to pressure her. When she told me this, I asked if she missed him. She looked at me with a nearly icy expression and said, "No, I don't even think about him anymore." I had once explained to her that there's a difference. I'm her dad, and he's her father, and she understood that. But until then, she had always addressed me by my name. But yesterday, after this conversation, she said with a determination that showed both pain and strength, "You're the only dad who ever cared for me." I smiled at her, but I could hear the brokenness in every word. So I hugged her and promised, "I will always be your dad, and I will never leave you." At that, she broke down in tears, and I held her until she calmed down. In the end, she smiled, and her tears turned into tears of joy. When she went to bed, she even kissed me on the cheek and whispered, "Good night, Dad." Later, I checked on her to make sure she was okay. She said it again, "Good night, Dad," and I believe I've never cried with such deep emotion and happiness as I did that evening.